What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Average Bob. And in today's highlights, we're going to talk about the Giants' loss to the Bengals, 17-7, Week 6, Sunday Night Football. First and foremost, I just want to talk about one thing right off the bat. I haven't been doing like live streams throughout the last few years, but this year I've been doing it a little bit more. And I started going live at halftime. I'm sitting there, I'm watching the Mets get absolutely pummeled. Giants looking like okay up until that point, but like not doing anything offensively. And then I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll do a live stream, get some thoughts going, and just try to put out some positive vibes. And I get rated by the last NFL Fan of the Year, Tom Grossi, who I guess I had seen his videos. I just forgot who he was. It was absolutely hilarious because I thought I was like a bot attack or something. So like hundreds of people joined the live stream, which was kind of cool to see. Someone actually using their, I don't know, I don't want to say status or their popularity on YouTube to give their time and just to make other random non-popular small YouTubers, I don't know, give them a little bit more, views and stuff like that. So it was a really cool moment that I didn't really know existed. Like I'd been familiar with the concept of raids and whatnot, but it was interesting because I was literally in shock. If you go back and watch a live stream, kind of like, what the hell is going on? Am I being attacked by bots? So, okay, enough of that. It was hilarious, and thanks Tom Grossi and all of his fans and subscribers. I thought it was a pretty cool moment. Anyway, going back to this game, there are a couple things that I want to touch on. First and foremost, Daniel Jones. I've seen enough out of him. I just don't think he has what it takes anymore at this level. Whenever the Giants need a big win, especially at home, like I don't understand why he's so allergic to doing this in front of his home fans that pay for pretty much his salary. So he can't get it done at home. He can't get it done when it matters. And when games start falling apart, like you just know he doesn't have it in him to make a comeback, make a big throw. And it's like, it looks like the opposite of how it looked versus Seahawks last weekend in a competitive environment that's tough to play. So like, all Giants fans want to see is success, especially when they're paying their hard-earned money for tickets to go to these games. They don't want to see Daniel Jones throwing it a lob, pop up to center field in the red zone for an easy interception, even if his hand got hit or not. I don't want to hear the excuses anymore. It's Week 6. We'll talk about that. I do want to give some kudos real quick because I don't want to be a negative douche the entire time. The D-line played absolutely unreal. One of the best performances I've seen by a Giants defensive line across the board in many, many years. You had Aziz playing his best game as a Giant, bar none. Brian Burns also playing his best game as a Giant, completely taking over. Aziz with the forced fumble. And then Dexter Lawrence is just doing what Dexter does at this point. It is so impressive. And it sucks because it feels like this is a lost season. And I don't want to see someone who I love so much in Dexter Lawrence, who is capable of being the top player at his position, kind of falter. But I guess that happens with a lot of other teams that suck. And, their best players go by the wayside, whether it was like Christian McCaffrey on the Panthers, I don't know, whatever. Like, it just sucks but at least he does get the credit he deserves because watching this game, he just takes over. So with that, let's just get started and dive into things. I am pretty bummed out about this loss, and I think it was a special combination of also losing the Mets just getting destroyed simultaneously as well. But okay, here's a big play here, guys. It's 3rd and 6. Giants putting their ears back. I don't know if Bobby O here is maybe like he's mugged up front. Let's see. Hold on, let's look again. Sorry about that. Where's Bobby coming from? So he's coming from the middle, between the hashes, middle of the field. So they're kind of trying to bait Burrow to step up if he can, just by having 3 rushers up top. Z's almost gets there, but okay, so this was a little bit of an early premonition in this game that, okay, Joe Burrow can wiggle and use his legs to get a first down here. It's going to come to fruition that we didn't spy him on a 3rd and 18 or whatever. And Joe Burrow's playing desperate. He got his ass kicked a lot in this game too, but the thing that should have been kept in mind is, hey, we already gave up a big run to Joe Burrow. And the touchdown run coming up here, it looked a little bit like this is something that happens in Madden 2004 when you have Michael Vick and you send Peerless Price deep and I don't know who else is going over there, but they all end up on one side of the field and somehow it parts like Moses parting the Red Sea. and he just could go pretty much untouched, which like Simmons is trying to hawk him down. But we saw what happened earlier in this drive that he was able to scramble, and then with a certain route combination where you're getting a drag from your Z wide receiver across the field, and you get Joe Burrow with his longest career run, and it literally is at the hands of the Giants. So there you go, Giants giving Joe Burrow a career level highlight there. And yeah, I thought Tirico and Chris Collinsworth did a good job. I'm usually anti Chris Collinsworth. But yeah, you get the Z drag. And then these guys are both going like post corners or corner out smashes. And it's man. So I kind of like that from a play call perspective. YouTube absolutely killing me on the commercials. Had to edit that one out for you guys. Yeah, this is what's fun about Wan'Dale is they know that they're lacking a skilled playmaker, Malik Neighbors. So let's just figure out ways to get our next guy involved. Shifty, quick, 2 tight ends at the bottom of the screen. Illuminor zoning out right too. And then you got a lead blocker with Tracy. And it creates a little wall, almost like a little punt return. Down 7-0. 5 wide, 3rd and 2. Little hitch to Slayton. Doing a lot what Neighbors does. Just turns you out of field as quickly as possible. Play action, screen. So the Giants would do this a lot with Saquon. But the Tyron Tracy, he just has that wide receiver pedigree. He's an absolute, just a stellar, superb athlete, if that's how I want to put it. Like, doesn't have to tread on his tires. Let's just keep using him. Oh, Wan'Dale out of the backfield. And to create, again, trying to take your best players and make creative plays with them. Designed play action screen to Tyrone Tracy. Next play up, 17 in the backfield. Tight end up top. Tight end just running downfield, and then get a little. But it's a quick way to move the chains, especially if you have a tight end on Wan'Dale. He knows he could beat him. All right, coming down the field, another play action, looking at Tracy again. So this is what it's 1st and 10 too. So here's the thing, and obviously they missed Greg Joseph missed a bunch of field goals later in this game, but you're not totally dead here if you have to kick a field goal in the first quarter. But you can't do this. This is just a disaster. Just take the sack. You can't throw up a punt. Like, there's not I mean, I get it, his hand got hit, but this is a punt return. A linebacker returning punts. I mean, absolutely dreadful. This is what Daniel Jones does at home. Jones went 22 for 41, 205, 1 interception, sacked twice. Felt like he sacked and hit a lot more. But again, the game's not over here, and you kind of you really shoot yourself in the foot. And this is what year 6 quarterbacks can't do. They can't afford to shoot themselves in the foot over and over again. Because you have other guys that are shoot yourself in the foot, like the running backs fumble a lot outside of Tyrone Tracy. It's just very frustrating in watching how it's never a complete performance from this team. They can have a good special teams performance, have a good, offensive performance one week. Defense stinks. Then defense plays freaking lights out, and you still have nothing. Like Gesicki, I think, is telling them where to go there. Is that Gesicki? I don't even know. But that's a tough ask for the tight end to try and block someone already set up inside. And I don't know. I guess it was a design run because Burrow would have probably needed to pull that. But Burns, again, playing his best game as a Giant, makes a stop. Giants get the ball back. Second quarter. Jones taking a shot downfield. It's got to be a catch. This has got to be a catch. This has got to be thrown better. Sorry. Just give us a freaking chance. It's like the guy in Titanic. Just give us a chance, you lammy bastards. Daniel Jones doesn't give the Giants chances to win anymore. I don't know what to tell you. They're going to run him into the ground until he gets hurt. Dude. Yeah. And this is when they spoke about, Jamar Chase dropping that. Come on. This is a terrible drive, too. I think, I don't know. They just shoot themselves in the foot with, I think this one was the one where they had an RPO for 56 yards for Darius Slayton. That gets called back because it's an ineligible man downfield by Andrew Thomas. Again, I don't really blame Thomas on this one because that's the nature of running an RPO. If he's going to throw it, you got to throw it quick before your linemen are downfield to just understand the concept of the play, where something got lost in connection there. Can't ask Tyron Tracy to get 19 yards by himself there. Giants punt. All right, let's look at Aziz here. Yeah, I think the Giants edge rushers in this one did a great job of if they're getting stonewalled here. And look, this running back's giving extra help, possibly a chip before he releases here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm getting. I can't beat him to the outside. I see the guy there. Let me just go flip my hips, run inside, dip and rip, and get there. And you know what? They finish it. They had that one. It was Aziz earlier in the game when they could have, because that was really tough when he went to go tackle Joe Burrow and kind of just stopped after he tackled him. But I don't know. It's just a representation of the modern NFL where stuff has been completely. These defensive players are so hamstrung that they can't really go full tilt as much as they would like without thinking that they're going to get a penalty. Like Burns sacks Burrow later in this game and he kind of gives up. So let's just 4th and 2. I'm like, should I be proud that they actually ran past the markers? Because I talk about this on this show every single week. But again, here's an example, right? Jones just takes a snap. You can see already where he's looking. He doesn't look off anyone, and he's just staring. It's so easy for defenders to play this. This happens later in the game again too, but he can't make other reads. And this, I'm not telling you guys something that's breaking news. You could watch it with your own eyes and see this. You want to see other guys make reads tonight? Watch the Jets Bills games. Aaron Rodgers ain't the best player right now, but he looks guys away and makes throws. I mean, kudos to Azeez Ojulari, man. He's someone that I think, I don't know, I was pretty down on going into this year. And he had a massive opportunity to step up in this game, and he did. I just wish other guys would take those advantages. Tyrone Tracy Jr. is definitely taking those advantages. 3rd and 2, just blown up. 4th and 2, running. Tyrone Tracy Jr., man. I can't say enough good things about this guy. Getting some, I mean, it's a free first down, dude. And this is not an intricate play call. You got trips on the bottom of the screen with the running back over on that side, and you just do a swing route to him. But look, there's just not enough bodies here, and it's an easy first down. Look, probably could have argued Slayton have a better block there, but you know what? You get 12 yards on first down. Andrew Thomas, my guy. I can't rag on him too much. He didn't have his best night. It happens. I mean, he's just a great runner. He has unbelievable balance and shiftiness to him. That's a kill shot. That's a kill shot right there. And he just pulls a little Saquonish. It is remarkably impressive, though, how Daniel Jones just falters so badly at home. Got a break there. But, hey, this is something the Giants did never at all last year. Just throwing it deep, trying to get a pass interference because other teams do this all the time. Welcome to the Tyrone Tracy Jr. show, ladies and gentlemen. 17 carries, 50 yards, 1 touchdown, 6 receptions, 57 yards. Guy's an absolute stud. Bellinger right there with the BYOB. Bring your own block. Bellinger wins at the point of attack. Tracy gets in. Little smash mouth football. Oh, just smash mouth football right there. But hey, you get a nice break on the pass interference, which you needed to get. Other teams get that against us a lot. It's part of the game. You know, this is just two guys that have played together in college. You know, now they're a couple years into their NFL careers, and it's just like, bro, just throw it up to me. I got you. That's just what they do. Okay. But you're a tied game here. Yeah, they're gonna get Chase involved. Wide receivers reverses. You know, the thing is here, guys, it's 7-7. This game's not over, and you know, you kick a field goal before, you're up 10-7, what it should be. RPO. Higgins is good. There's a hold on this? Yeah. Hold on Dexter Lawrence, actually. So let's go back and just show you how good Dexter Lawrence is. Because this was the two big plays in a row, which is like where I was like, I absolutely could not love Dexter Lawrence anymore if I tried. Look, at the point of attack, you know, he gets held. They have to, and it opens up a wide hole. So Dexter gets held, and then he has this play coming up. Double team, sitting, waiting, boom. One arm on Burrow, pulls him down. This guy's just a certified stud. He's a freaking leader. He'll do whatever it takes to win. He showed up. Burns showed up. Aziz is showing up. Like, what more can these guys do? And then, you know, now it's 10-7 Bengals when it could be 10-10. Collinsworth gave Jones credit here. I'll give Jones credit here too. The design of the play call, getting everyone moving one way. He knows he's gonna be unblocked, and he, delivers a good throw to Theo Johnson. Just part of the Daniel Jones experience, the highs and lows and the lows. These aren't even good throws to Tyrone Tracy. Like, he's not even hitting him where, like, in front of him. Like, that's behind him, and Tyrone Tracy's doing a 360 to make this catch. Like, he's making it look very easy. I think Saquon drops a couple of these, to be honest with you, and if you watch Eagles games, he's dropping them too. Okay, another Daniel Jones experience. Takes a snap, looking immediately, just staring his guy down. BJ Hill, I think, knocked it down, or hit him in his face mask. But okay, so say if you're 10-10, Greg Joseph kicks a field goal, you should be 13-10 instead. There's so many points off the board. And again, guys, to be honest, this is a 1-4 Bengals team that really didn't have much going. Like, their offense is decent, but the Giants D played really good and stifled them for the most part of this game. Until eventually you get to the end, and it's kind of like you just get caught on a run. You take back that run and the Burrow run. Giants played pretty good on defense. It's a great rush by Burns here on 3rd and 10. Absolute kill shot on Burrow, which almost could have been intercepted anyway, because it's like, and then I think Burrow went to the 10th after that one. But it's just so predictable. Like, I saw this coach live. Look at this coach here. And you could hear him now in the replay. He's like, you can't cover him. Look. I mean, I don't know. It's Darius Slayton. He probably could cover him. But, Darius Slayton, good game. 6 receptions, 57 yards. And you got 4th and 3 coming up. I just don't understand. It's like, he doesn't look anyone off. Like, he just makes these decisions on where he's going to go before. And this is something I think I've been saying for years now. He clearly makes these decisions where he's going to go with the ball before he even throws. I'm going to throw the slant to Slayton no matter what happens. Because this play was never open for a second. They killed me with the commercials today. I had to edit them out. But, it's just he doesn't look to other things. Like, it's just he's staring down these first routes that aren't open and he's just forcing it there. And this is what. Okay, can I say something here? Watching this, doesn't it look like Burns gets held here? Wait. Right there. I was expecting them to throw a flag. They didn't. I thought it was a hold there, honestly. But you know what? Like, am I going to bitch and complain about it? No, because the Giants have shit down their leg offensively the entire game. Do they deserve a break? And then, yeah, here's your chance here. You actually get a break. Was that? Oh, it was Dexter McFadden that knocked it out. There you go. Jay Pizzi, you got to come up with that. But again, Giants even get that ball back, 158 on the clock and a timeout. Are they going to go down the field and score a touchdown and win here? Probably not. But, this is the Giants. I'm not even mad about that. The Giants defense played so well. What I am mad about, though, is because that ruined the 3.5-point spread, and the Giants opting to kick a field goal instead of trying to score to tie it up. But, yeah, I mean, the Bengals weren't able to really do that the whole game. Obvious running situation there towards the end. I don't know. Could have played it better to prevent a touchdown, but then, they'll just knee it out anyway. So it's like, they're in 16. I don't know. I don't even want to rag on Jalen Hyatt too much. It's not his fault. Like, the Giants picked him when they shouldn't have. Like, good pocket. Get a break on third and long. That's why you should take more chances going downfield. Popped. And then, yeah, I just hate when you have to, like, play this. I know you need a touchdown and a field goal, but I guess you make it easy on the fans to leave when you give up a touchdown and then you can't make any field goals. So this game's completely different if the Giants can make any sort of field goals. It just, I don't know. To me, guys, this game felt like it was an absolute winnable game that got away from the Giants because their lack of, I don't know, Daniel Jones being able to really do anything as a quarterback at this point in time. He looked completely different compared to the way he looked in the Seahawks game. I don't know. What else can I say here? Giants fall to 2-4. I said going into this game, it was an absolute, desperation position for the Bengals at 1-4 to save their season. And what better time to do it in prime time at MetLife Stadium against Daniel Jones, who's 1-1 win and a million losses at this point. And then the Bengals had lost 5 straight at MetLife, which, I mean, the team's always different. So you got to take that with a grain of salt. Not even MetLife, just on the road at Giants Stadium or MetLife Stadium. And then here you go. You had the Eagles scrap together a win last weekend, and they're going to come back for the Saquon show next Sunday at 1 p.m. So, yeah, I don't know where this team goes from here. Does Daniel Jones shit down his leg again in front of the home fans and the defense play okay to be winning? I don't know. I think my biggest point is here. I just hate when you see guys playing really, really well, and 97 is playing, I think, the best I've ever seen him play at this point. And it just sucks when it's wasted for nothing. When you have a quarterback that can't do anything. So I don't know. Maybe they'll figure it out this offseason or get someone to come in next year. But anyway, thank you guys for watching.